Is it just me, or is Woody Allen making the same movie over and over and over, and we're still going to pay and see his movies? Um, Whatever. Nevertheless, I saw Midnight in Paris, his new movie, and I liked it. It's a really funny movie. It's a light, nice watch. Um, it's uh, it's set in Paris, of course. That's why it's called Midnight in Paris, and it stars Owen Wilson and Rachel McAdams as a couple who are on vacation in Paris. He's a troubled screenwriter, and she's his fiancée, and they are about to get married. So they're on vacation in Paris, and her parents are there as well, and her parents don't like him very much, and he's going through a bit of a crisis. He's fed up with like Hollywood and his job, and wants to write a book, but he's, as I said, he's troubled. He's going through a crisis, and it doesn't help the situation that they meet another couple that McAdams is friends with, and they're just douchey, cocky. I don't know, like go through the word list of like the worst words you can imagine. They are just like dicks. Um, Nevertheless, so Owen Wilson as our likable lead is of course fed up with the situation and tries to do his own thing. So one night at midnight, he gets picked up by a car randomly, um, and how should I say it? Magically gets drawn back into time, um, into history actually, like into the 20s when many famous people were living in Paris, were inspired, were doing great things, are still remembered for that. So he's getting drawn back into time. He's meeting the Fitzgeralds. He's meeting Pablo Picasso, Hemingway, Gertrude Stein, a couple other people, Dali, Luis Buñuel, whatever. So lots of famous people, and of course he gets inspired by that and by the whole thing. So that's the setup for the story. And funnily enough, um, the movie, although it has so many young um, actors in it, or young, like compared to Woody Allen, who's since the 70s, as I said, has made the same movie over and over and over. Uh, I mean, taking out like Match Point and this other stuff like Sanders Dream and all his newer movies, they're a bit different. Nevertheless, Midnight in Paris is, it kind of feels like a drawback to his old themes, and funnily enough, it's not even. I didn't get tired of it. I mean, it was light, a light summer comedy. It was like a bit to think about, but it was mostly just good dialogue and really chill atmosphere. Oh, of course, Paris is shown as like the tourist metropole, and I think it's kind of a cliche in itself, but it's almost like bordering to a self parody. Nevertheless, it was very enjoyable. Um, let's look at single aspects. So we have Owen Wilson in the lead, and normally, I mean, Owen Wilson, he's Owen Wilson. He's nice, but he's definitely not a great actor or anything. He's a cool guy, and I'm definitely a fan of him thanks to the Wes Anderson movies. So he's perfectly cast, I guess. Rachel McAdams, on the other hand, she's a bitch in that movie, and she enjoys it quite a bit, I feel. And then we have a lot of other famous actors in smaller roles. So we have Marion Cotillard, and she's playing a girl that Owen Wilson's meeting back in time, back in the 20s, and he falls in love with her. I hope that's not too big of a spoiler. Um, we have Adrian Brody, who's playing Salvador Dali. We have F. Scott Fitzgerald, who's played by Tom Hiddleston, something like that. Yeah, he's the bad guy from what's this? Yeah, Thor. That's the movie, right? Another comic book movie. Hell yeah. Nevertheless, we have lots of famous actors in smaller roles, and it mostly fulfills its purpose and kind of like shows the maturing of Owen Wilson's character, and it's as I said, it's nice. It's cool to watch. I want to watch it again. Definitely, I definitely going to watch it again. I'm probably gonna get the soundtrack as well. Of course, we have the Woody Allen soundtrack, lots of jazz music, and yeah, what else can I say? Either watch that or watch one of his older classics. It doesn't make a difference. Besides, better clothing, whatever. I don't know. No, it's a great movie. Check it out.